I'm Kuma.
And we're going to try to do the thing. So today we're making
Crinkle Cookies.
Yeah. So Crinkle Cookies is, you might heard them as either volcano cookies or earthquake cookies, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them Crinkle Cookies. So we're going to make two different kinds because making the dough itself is not hard. And then, the baking and stuff like that isn't hard. It takes a little bit of extra time and love because you do have to rest the dough in the fridge for an hour. So we're going to do it two ways since it's so quick. We're going to do one the regular way, and then we're going to do another one and make mocha cookies because I love coffee.
Hey, coffee's good.
Coffee is our friend. And we're going to use the best instant coffee, which is UCC, is my favorite.
Sorry, you holding that just reminded me of Owen House Club, that part.
So I love coffee, so we're gonna do coffee. I just decided on that one this morning. We knew we were gonna do this recipe like months ago, but I was like, you know what? I have coffee. Let's try to make it a mocha cookie.
Let's do it.
Just sounded good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It makes me, oh my god, okay. So Starbucks used to have these espresso brownies that they would like cut into triangles and they had like chocolate chunks in them. And hi, can you get down? Thank you. That's so cute. Anyway, so they Starbucks used to have these espresso brownies, and I really liked them when I was a kid, and like in high school, I would get them all the time, and they discontinued them.
Yeah.
And it has ruined my life. Starbucks, bring the espresso brownies back. I need them. I was so sad.
Good. They were
They're
really
so
good.
Yeah. Who doesn't want caffeine from a brownie? Like straight up. Let's be real. I do. Okay. So we're gonna get everything set up on the table here, so it's a little bit easier for us to access everything. We'll be right back. Hi, we're back. Okay, so now we're gonna start actually making the thing. So don't forget we're gonna do this twice. So we're gonna do one bowl, set it aside. Zero is on cat duty, so you might hear a cat being knocked off the counter every once in a while. She's a little bit of a butthead. She likes to jump up here and
see what's going on.
She's just curious, but she can't be up here obviously because it's a coffee in the jug.
No.
That was the other one. Also being kicked off the counter. Okay, Kuma, so what are we doing first?
First we need to add the cocoa powder, sugar, and oil to a medium bowl and then mix with a hand mixer.
Okay, perfect.
So we add 1 cup of the cocoa powder and then 2 cups of sugar.
That's so much sugar. No wonder why these are so good. Okay. Let's just pour it. Pour it. Because work smarter, not harder. And I don't like cleaning my kitchen twice in a day.
Wait for you to shake it though.
I'm shaking it, I'm shaking it. Okay, that should be good. And we need 2 of these?
Yes, 2 cups of sugar.
Alright, second cup going in. Did I need the pink measuring cups? Technically, no. Didn't need to have them in pink. But I did, yeah. I did. A little bit more. A little bit more. Sugar's coming out really slow.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't avalanche out of the bag.
I appreciate that. Just all over the counter.
Alright.
I think we're gonna end up using the whole bag of sugar today. Okay.
And now it is 1 cup of the cocoa powder.
What? That is so much cocoa powder. Is there 2 cups in here? Because we're gonna need 2 of these.
Right.
We'll find out.
Yeah? I think there's enough.
Yeah, this is literally like the perfect amount for 2 of these. There's so much cocoa powder. Woo! I wasn't paying attention and I got some on the counter. And then what's next?
Alright, so we add the cocoa powder, the sugar, and the oil in the medium bowl. So now we add 1/2 cup of vegetable oil.
1/2 cup. Alright, I'm gonna twist off this cup and then 1/2 cup because that's what we need. Then 1/2 cup of the vegetable oil.
Yep.
You can also use canola oil if you prefer. Or if you have an allergy to something that might be in vegetable oil, like corn or something. There's quite often corn oil and stuff like that. Vegetable oil. So there's a little hint for you guys. You can use canola oil if you can't.
Alright, so now we start to mix it with the hand mixer.
Now it's gonna get loud. It's so dusty.
Yeah, that's all that cocoa powder.
It's everywhere. Well, okay, how many?
We add eggs one at a time and beat while we're until we're well combined.
Okay, how many eggs do we need total?
4.
We need 4. Wow, alright.
4 eggs.
Heckin'. Alright, one at a time. Egg 1. And then eggy number 4. Oh my goodness, look at that chunk!
Chunky.
Oh! I think it stalled my hand mixer because it's so thick. I think it killed my hand. I need to swap hand mixers. Hang on 1 second. We're back. I had to use my bigger hand mixer. I'm actually really sad because that hand mixer has been with me for forever, but she has died today, and I'm very grateful that I have backup. But I'm very sad to have lost my friend. She's been with me through so much. Okay, so we're gonna move on. And we still need egg 4.
Egg 4.
All right, what's next?
All right, now that's well combined. We need to stir in the vanilla.
Stir in the vanilla. Okay, let me grab me for stirring.
This is
It's called a spatula. I know my tools.
add in the eggs one at a time until beaten well combined, which definitely looks well combined.
Looks good to me.
Stir in the vanilla, which is 1 teaspoon.
Usually this takes 2 teaspoons.
Oh,
but,
sorry, 2 teaspoons.
I don't know that I have enough vanilla since we have to make 2 batches. So, one it is. Hopefully one will be enough. Oh yeah, no, there's literally exactly 2 teaspoons in here. Well, hopefully this is enough. It's really strong extract, so we'll see.
Considering that it's pure extract, I think it'll be okay. A lot of times, there's probably a lot of these recipes call for the substitute,
Yeah,
imitation.
that's true. It's not imitation vanilla, it's real vanilla.
Yeah, so that's what I think it will be good.
I have chocolate everywhere already. We're gonna be covered in chocolate by the end. It's gonna happen. Or at least I will. It has begun.
All right, now in another bowl, we need to combine the flour, baking powder, and salt.
Okay. So, here is the other bowl. So we need, how much baking soda?
2 teaspoons of
Wait, baking soda or baking powder?
baking powder, sorry.
I was gonna say, I got the baking powder out, not the baking soda.
Baking powder, baking powder.
Making me panic over
Sorry.
here. Okay, how many?
We need 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's a tablespoon, Jam. This is a teaspoon. Very different measurements. We would definitely have gotten some rise on that one. Okay.
For sure.
1 and 2. Okay.
Then we add 1 2/3 cups of flour.
Okay. So, where's my 1? There's the 1 cup. You have it. I don't have it. And then 2/3. I'll get the 1/3 cup ready. What kind of things do you like to cook at home?
Cook, like I want to recook up hamburgers or like try different recipes that I've seen on like, Food Network.
Yeah.
Help my mom make her chili.
I'm gonna dig some out because it's really slow. So we use gluten-free flour. If we're not using rice flour, we can just because I am gluten-free, I can't have gluten. It makes me very sick. So.
Want to scoop out the 2 cups?
Oh yeah, 1 2/3, you said. but since they didn't have any, we're using the Crusties 1:1 ratio.
Yeah.
So
It was nice that, yeah, this was one of the ones I found that was the 1-to-1.
yeah, so I've never tried this one before, but I've heard it's also pretty good. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how it works out. And then salt, right?
Salt.
And then it's half a teaspoon, I think?
Yep, half
Okay.
a teaspoon.
Like 2 cracks.
It's so nice. I love those.
I love these, they're so nice. I love them. He's my
Alright.
friend.
So after we've separated the bowl, combined all this, now we add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and stir until all combined.
Okay, so let me stir up the dry ingredients. There's also some cocoa powder in here because there is still some stuff at the bottom of the measuring cup. I think a little extra cocoa powder.
It's what didn't make it in.
Yeah.
We're just adding it back in.
I need a sifter. I don't have one.
Oh yeah, those are nice. I've been thinking about investing in that for whenever I'm.
I want an antique one though, the ones where you go like this.
Yeah,
I want an antique one.
those ones are really nice.
I like it. I like antiques. What can I say? The vintage and antique like kitchen gadgets are so nice. Have you seen like fridges and stuff from the 50s? They have the coolest compartments. I'm sitting here watching these old videos. Like, why don't we have any of this stuff
My
still?
grandma actually still had one of those old school refrigerators
Really?
when we were going through her house.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you want to talk about vintage and antique stuff when we were going.
Those things, did you know that they used to tell you if there was like a war or something and there's like a nuclear blast to jump inside of one of those because it would survive?
Yeah, because they were actually lead lined.
Yeah.
That's
Which
why
is just crazy to think of. Like, hang on, let me jump in my fridge real quick.
That's why when they did that, even though as bad as it was for the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, when he goes into that old school refrigerator.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's actually true. That
Yeah.
was one of the things, but they were lead lined, and that's.
I mean, listen, use what you got, right?
Mhm.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah, think about that time frame and era. That's one of the materials that was very abundant. So everything was made out of that.
That's true. What was it? You couldn't paint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we mix this guy and then we dump this in there, right?
We add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, whichever way we want to.
This is the bigger bowl, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna put it in the bigger one. Hang on, let me scoop this stuff.
We mix them, and then we stir them until they're all nice and combined.
Well, something tells me that this is gonna be really similar to a brownie batter
Mm-hmm.
because it's already really thick and we're not adding any more wet ingredients into it. So, which if we're doing the instant coffee, I'm gonna do it like I do it if I like add it to a cake where I like don't just put the powder in there and I dilute it in some water first and dump it in. So it might be a little bit more wet in the next step, but you can stick that in there. What's that thing called? A sink! It's been a day. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and hold this if you want to scoop that in there.
It's thick.
She thick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this already looks like a brownie batter without the flour in it.
Yeah. You would really think that we were making brownies or with those.
Oh, it smells so good though.
Oh, yes.
I love brownies. They're like basically brownie cookies. I've never made them, but I have eaten them. And let me tell you, these are good. It's definitely a mix between like a cupcake and a brownie, but they're cookies. So it's also a cookie. It's a cup brownie. Wait, that didn't work out so good. I'll keep working on that. You, madam, you cannot have chocolate. She's being dragged away dramatically. It's amusing on our side. I'm already covered in chocolate. The temptation to lick this off my fingers is quite high.
Yeah.
But there's raw egg in it, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Roger! Okay, maybe you should mix the batter. I need to wash my hands. I'm covered in chocolate. I have chocolate on my hands.
I'm just thinking back to the Willy Wonka and the chocolate lake. And I'm just going.
Listen, if somebody gave me a chocolate lake, I would not say that. Well, I might. And can you imagine having to clean that pump? Like I
That
had
must
a
be a
turtle.
nightmare.
I used to have a turtle and that was bad enough, right? Like.
Yeah, that's just a nightmare. Now it just says stir. It doesn't say like I don't think we use that.
Okay, well we're just stirring like this then. We'll just like fold it in there.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, you're stronger than me. I can't. It's not gonna work out well if I do it. So we have to stir this stuff. Let me tell you, I can already tell this is probably gonna take a minute to stir. So we're probably gonna cut the video while we stir, and then we'll be back and show you what's next. Yes.
This is the.
She think it's gonna take us a few minutes. Okay, so that took forever. So then after this is mixed, this is the waiting part, right?
Yes.
So then we have to put it in for an hour.
Yes. Chill for 1 hour.
Okay, so we're gonna stick this in a separate bowl. So let's go ahead and put this. I actually have this. Do you think that's big enough to hold it on? Yeah, it should be fine. Start scooping it in there. You can just come it in here. Let's do this. You hold the bowl. Oh my god, this is so thick.
Yeah.
I haven't felt it really with the flour actually mixed in there yet. It's
So thick. Extra thick now.
quite thick.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice little task mixing that together.
Well, you don't have to do your arms workout today.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the gym and they're gonna be like, we're gonna warm up our arms. He's like, I already did.
Luckily tonight is booty night.
It's booty night.
Yep.
And work out them glutes. You are going to feel that in the morning, that's for sure.
Especially with those exercises we got listed.
Alright. Don't lick it, Jam. Don't lick it. Okay.
It is very tempting not to just like.
It looks so good. There's raw eggs and we should not, but I want to. The want is real. I don't know why I'm washing my hand off. We're gonna get more chocolate on it. Okay, so now we're gonna do that again. At this point, I feel like we should put it all in one bowl, really, because let's just cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Let's just put the wet ingredients first, mix it in here, then I just add the dry ingredients to it.
It's just gonna go right all over the thick.
Because there's chocolate everywhere, I don't want to have to wash the bowls halfway through the video so that we can have another set. I only have one set of mixing bowls, okay? So wet ingredients first.
Wet ingredients.
Yes.
We would normally add the oil to the cocoa powder and sugar. So that.
Okay. So cocoa powder, sugar. We need 1 cup of cocoa powder, right?
It is. Yeah, 1 cup of the cocoa powder.
We barely have a tiny, like there's maybe a 1/4 cup in here. Would you can't, she's licking the olive oil out of the cup.
And then now we have 2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar. It's okay if it explodes. We're close to the end. There's 1. And yeah, that's good. And there's 2. 2 cups of sugar and then oil, right?
Yep, the 1 or half a cup of the vegetable oil.
Can you rinse out the vegetable oil cup?
Yep.
Because Tokyo is licking the cup. Now she's cleaning herself, so she's quite proud of the work that she's done here today. She says, thanks, Mom, for the treat. Yeah, I'm sure you did. You're welcome. Let me tell you, it wasn't on purpose. You.
You're welcome.
1/2 cup. No.
Cup, yep. Now we mix it.
Okay, so this is where we mix.
Yep.
Okay. It is turning into a disaster area in here.
A chocolatey disaster.
Delicious disaster. Okay.
Now after that's done, we stir in the vanilla.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vanilla goes in first. Okay. That's all I had left. So.
Yep. Can we stir that in?
Ploopy plopping that in there. sometimes words just kind of come out of my mouth and I don't really think about them until they're out the other end. Wait. Listen. Oh, it's everywhere. I'm gonna lick it off my fingers so good. Okay, what's next?
Hold on. Phone no, we couldn't. It's not wanting to unlock. At the restart.
All right, from memory, what do we got?
We have the flour and the.
It was 1 2/3 cup flour. I remember that.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. 1 2/3 cup flour. We can do that. I have to rinse my hands. Otherwise, I will lick this chocolate off. I will just not be thinking about it, and I will lick the chocolate off, and then I will regret it. I will regret it. This flour is also thick. All right, one cup of flour. There you go.
Did you go straight on in?
Yeah, just throw it in there. Okay, and then here it is. Woo. Sometimes I forget how to words and I just sound effect, so.
It works.
Ta-da! Okay, so keep you, this is all you, buddy.
Well, we still need to add the teaspoon of salt.
Salt is in.
And then the, I believe there's a teaspoon of the baking powder.
Teaspoon of baking powder.
Sorry, for some reason the phone locked up.
Oh no, I got chocolate on the baking powder lid. All right, well
Oh,
that
no.
needs to be rinsed. That's all right, we'll rinse it later. Okay, and that's it, right? And then I gotta do the coffee, of course.
Yes.
So you start mixing this. Well, actually, let me scrape some of this off so that gets in there. So while you're mixing this, I'm gonna go make the instant coffee.
Actually, it was 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Oh, I can do that. Now that we actually have the recipe. All right, 2 teaspoons baking powder.
All right.
I think that's about as much chocolate as I'm getting in there. So we're done with the hand mixer. She can go away. She is now on vacation.
Now I get the stir.
And you just stir for 5 ever. I wish I could lick those. Okay, coffee. I need this. It's basically like 2 shots of espresso.
Also, the second time around, we're a lot more. We're like, okay, we know we're gonna do this, we
Yeah,
do this.
that's true. We already know what we need and in what order we
Ooh,
need
I
it.
can definitely smell that coffee.
Hopefully it smells good.
Yes.
Okay.
It smells good.
Here it comes.
It looks like a mush.
Brains. Zombie cookies. They are like, I wonder if you could somehow dye these green, because it's chocolate, so it's kind of hard to dye chocolate. But I wonder if you could dye these like a deep green, if they would be cool zombie brain cookies.
I mean, there is the food coloring. I mean, and also there's like the different icing, so like you could just decorate
Oh
it
yeah, that's true, you could.
with the powder.
That would be neat. Maybe I might make that for Halloween.
I mean, if think about it, you get that brown powdered sugar, and then you put some green around it. You make it look like ground, and there's like.
Oh, instead of doing like zombie brains, doing like, oh, okay. Maybe you could put a little like, you could make little cookie hands or something.
And then, especially because it's cracking, like it's coming, like the ground's cracking, make it look like the zombie's coming out.
Ah, that's cute. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Ooh, another idea for a future video for Halloween.
Just revisit this and make them Halloween themed instead. Okay, so this is almost done mixing. So then both of these are gonna wait for an hour. But for you guys, it's gonna be so quick. It'll be like that.
Yeah, Thanos now.
See you guys in a bit. Hi, we're back. Okay, so now the last little bit that we do before we put it in the oven is we're going to use the little scooper and we're gonna roll the dough into balls and then roll it in powdered sugar, and then press it gently on the parchment paper. Please make sure that you're using oven-safe parchment paper.
Yes, very important.
And then press it down gently on there, and then make our little rows and that kind of thing. So we may only have space on this. I don't know exactly how many this yields. So we'll see when we get back.
Yeah.
Okay, so ooh, that's the back. That's not how you scoop it. Listen. Oh wow, this actually scoops really nicely. Okay. Oh great. And do you want to roll it or do you want to scoop it? It did not take all of the chunk. That's fine. Here, you scoop, I'll roll.
All right.
Rolling, 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 powdered sugar. Okay, more cookie time.
More cookie. And lop.
So makes they flop out so sad. They're like, I don't wanna. And sometimes I feel like that's me in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was rolling out of bed. I don't wanna.
I don't want to deal with the day.
No nuts, nuts ruin cookies.
I'm just going off of her recipe.
Hot take, don't put nuts in cookies or brownies. I don't want them there. Get them out.
I don't care for nuts.
Stop it.
I'm just going off of her original recipe.
They should be fluffy and delicious, and I should not be interrupted by crunch.
No, that's why I like them just
Stop it.
with just applesauce cookies because they're nice. You get that cinnamon, especially if you use the cinnamon applesauce. You get that nice cinnamon.
Applesauce. I wonder what it'd be like with like the berry applesauce. You get like the strawberry applesauce and stuff.
Oh,
That would be good.
that sounds interesting. I might have to try that next time.
Yeah, and then put a little dollop of strawberry jam in it.
There's a lot of opportunities.
Okay, so this is gonna take us a while, so we gotta finish scooping. We're gonna put this in the oven. They don't take very long. How long do we need to bake?
9 to 11 minutes.
Okay, so they don't take very long. So we're gonna bake this first batch, throw the second batch in, and then we'll show you guys when they're all finished. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Hi, we are back. The alarm might go off because we are baking one last batch right now, so if it goes off, I'm sorry. But yay, here they are. They're all finished. We're super excited to taste them.
They look really good.
They do look really good. So these are the original recipe. This is how they're supposed to look. You can see all the little crinkles in there and stuff like that, which is how they get their name. And then these are how quite flat. So these are how the ones that I put the espresso in it, or the instant coffee. I think I added a little bit too much water, so maybe I will get the coffee in just a little bit less water next time. But yeah, honestly, I'm really happy with how they turned out.
Yeah, no, they look
good.
really good.
So they also yield a lot of cookies. So
Yeah.
each batch, what did we find out it was?
I think 24 cookies.
Yeah, it was like 24-ish, so about 2 dozen-ish, depending on how big your scoop is. So, but yeah, I mean, they look really good. I'm super excited to taste them. I'm just waiting for the alarm to go off any second. It'll go off in a minute. Okay, so do we want to try the original or the coffee first?
Okay, let's go with the original
The
first.
original?
Mhm.
Okay, so go ahead and pick one. Okay, I'll just go ahead and grab this one because I already touched that one. And here's one for you. Zero's off camera. He's gonna do the taste test with us. Itadakimasu.
Oh, that chocolatey goodness.
Oh, it's so good. What do you think?
Really good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
No. What do you think?
Yeah, you were talking about earlier, it's kind of like a brownie batter.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of has like a brownie taste to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely like a brownie cookie for sure.
So good.
Alright, I'm gonna set mine aside. So we can try these ones. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. Yay, let's try. These are softer. Oh, it like melts in your mouth.
Yeah, they do. Definitely get that espresso.
Yeah, the coffee's not too strong, but I really like it.
Not overpowering at all.
What do you think?
Definitely melts in the mouth.
Your mind's falling apart.
Yeah, these are so good.
They're kind of really good.
Maybe I'll just call these coffee meltaways. I don't know. Sounds like a 50s housewife recipe.
There's.
Google, stop! Okay, sometimes she doesn't have to stop and I have to yell at her twice. Oh my god. Honestly, I kind of like the coffee one that I made better.
They're both really good.
They're both really good, but I really like it with the coffee and it's a lot softer. But it still has the crunch on the outside.
I think because we had it a little more extra liquid, that's why it's a little more. But it's really good.
Oh man.
Both of them are delicious.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I still think these ones I think would be pretty cool to decorate for like a Halloween because make it look like the grounds being disturbed.
Yeah. Should definitely give this a try. If you guys try it out too, do these like a spooky theme with them, you should let us know.
Yes,
And
definitely.
show us. I want to see them. And if you guys try the original recipe, let us know that too. As always, I'm gonna put a link to where I found the recipe in the description, so you guys can go ahead and find that there. But let us know if you've ever made these before, if you've ever eaten them before, or if you would give them a shot. The 1-to-1 flour that we use works really, really well. I'm really happy with it. I don't taste any difference.
No.
It doesn't taste like a gluten-free cookie, which is really nice. It's something that you want to look for when you find out you can't have gluten. Not everything is going to come out having the same texture or even flavor sometimes, but
This came out really well.
yeah, I really like this flour, so I give it a thumbs up. Bob's Red Mill is still where it's at for me, but I mean the Krusties, like you guys are doing a good job. And any gluten-free options are definitely appreciated for those of us who really can't have it. So yeah, let us know if you give it a shot. And thank you all for watching and coming along with us on our cooking adventures. Let us know what you want us to make next.
Yeah.
Either cooking or baking. We can do whatever. We'll try it all. We'll try it all.
Yeah, we're open for suggestions.
Yep.
Leave them in the comments.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.